Good morning, how are you all? It's a beautiful day here this morning, Kent, so I thought I'd make this little video for you and say hi. All the new subscribers, hello to you. It's been lovely to see you guys. Let's do that, shall we? It's been lovely to see you guys on this channel. Let me know what you want. I did say on my last video, let's have your questions. Make sure you let me know what it is that you want to hear. Now, please bear with me. I've got 4 more weeks of university lectures before I can then really crack on with my revision and being here to let you know all the things that I found out. I'm still really excited. I say still, I've said about this on my podcast, about talking about vitamin K2 and the influence that has on calcium within the blood system, and therefore possibly might have an effect on atherosclerosis. This is something that I'm thinking about doing. It's my final year project next year, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to put these glasses back on because it's a lovely sunny day. There we go. So it's things like that I'm really interested to share with you guys here. And obviously, of course, talking about food allergies, food intolerances and all that sort of thing, because that's really my bag. And that's something that I find really, really interesting. Now, I do get a little bit frustrated. This is probably a complete other video. I do get a little bit frustrated when people pop up and say, oh my goodness, I had no idea how many things contain gluten. And I think, well, for one, are you cutting out gluten because it's a trendy thing to do? Are you cutting out gluten because you are celiac? Are you cutting out gluten because you are intolerant to it? Or even if it's just you feel it's having some adverse effect on your system. If that's the case, then it's not that I disagree with cutting out gluten. Obviously, if you're celiac, it's an absolute must. There's so many, I've been doing a little bit of research as well into the brain, and you can get calcification issues and lesions on the brain if you're eating gluten while you're celiac. So that was something new I didn't know about recently. Whole load of information coming out in this video today, which wasn't my plan. It was just my plan to say hi, but I get passionate. So yeah, so this celiac thing, and then people say they don't explain why they're going gluten free. So how are you supposed to like answer that question as to have they absolutely 100% got to every single little molecule of gluten they've got to be careful of? Or is it a case of doesn't really matter too much? You know, they're just trying to maybe lose weight or something, and they've heard that losing weight will happen if you cut out gluten, which isn't the case. That's not the case at all. There is something to that, but we'll talk about that another time because it's complex. And then, so it makes me frustrated. Do people not read labels anymore? I mean, I'm getting a bit political now, but you know, they're like, oh, you've got gluten in gravy, and you've got gluten in, you know, it's not just in the obvious things like bread and baked goods. It's in so many things. It's in so many things because it's a really good product to use if you want to thicken things, bind things, because as the name suggests, gluten equals glue. So, you know, anyway, so read your flipping labels. Know what's in your food. If you don't know what's in your food, how the heck can you be in control at all of your health? So read the labels and then decide to act on it accordingly. So if you look at a label and you think, oh, that's full of a bit too much sugar, but that's all right because I want to have a bit of sugar today and I don't mind, and tomorrow will be a new day or something, then you're in control, aren't you? As if you're just not paying any attention and you're just eating like loads of sugar every day or loads of gluten and you're celiac. That's just ridiculous. So read your labels. That's my advice to you. Now, give me another month, when I'm in a position to create more videos, I will be showing you how to read labels, because this is a question I get asked an awful lot by clients. How do I read a label? How do I know what's in there? How do I this and that? Is that good for me? So let's take it right back to basics. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the traffic light system. I'm going to finish this video now because I wanted it to be really uber quick and just really say hi, but we've gone on to this whole label thing. So this will be titled up, make sure you read your labels. We will go more into depth, but if you want to leave me your comments and questions down below, please do. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and get the notifications for every time a video is uploaded to this channel. And I will look forward to seeing you next time here on A Lush Life Nutrition. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.